Hello, everyone. So, welcome to my channel, The Fiction Faction, where everything happens for the love of books. Today, I'm really excited to have someone really special on our session, and that is Miss Shamly Suresh. She is the author of Andromeda Amor Series, which is a mixed genre of fantasy, sci fi, and romance. And the books are written with so much love and hard work that you will be able to see it in the characters. We have a very compact session with Shamli today, but I'm sure and assure you that it's going to be a very fun session. So, before I begin, I would like to introduce Shamli. Shamli is a software engineer who codes to bring innovative solutions to life. But when the workday ends and the screens power down, she steps into a world where creativity knows no bounds, that is writing. Creating stories has always been her passion, leading to the creation of the Andromeda Amor series, a mixed genre of fantasy, sci fi, and romance. Shamli has published three books in the series: The Malison, The Reminiscence, and The Resurrection. She's working on her final book, The Quest, which will be out in November this year, 2024. Apart from writing, Shamli loves Carnatic music and enjoys singing. She's also a classical dancer who never misses an opportunity to dance to the graceful movements of Bharatnatyam and Mohiniyattam. Welcome, Shamli.
Hello,
I'm so excited to have you. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you. Now, better to have you here. So, we would before we begin, do you want to say something about the books, about the series?
Yeah, Andromeda Amor Series is my first series and my first book. And I have published three books as of now, as Surabhi told. The Mandison, which is the first book. Then I published prequel of that book because it was needed. The book one actually needed some kind of flashbacks to be added. So that I've added it in the prequel. Then I have published The Resurrection. That's the book two. And yeah, I'm writing The Quest, which is the second book of the third book of the Andromeda Amor series.
And I
So it will
can't
be
wait
published.
to have my copies. So, guys, I also wanted to tell you that Shamli had sent me as ARC copies these two books of hers, and I'm going to get a third copy soon. And let me tell you, I have loved the books, and Shamli is one of the first persons whose fantasy books I am in love with. And she's introduced me, if I can say, to fantasy genre. So, Shamli, I have a few questions for you, and I would really love it if you can answer. So, as I understand, you're an engineer by profession. Then, how come your life took a U-turn to, get into writing books, that to fantasy?
Yeah, I started reading my book when I was 5 years old. So it's my reading journey started from five. I used to wonder like how it is to be like to be a writer. I used to, think about a lot of stories and poems and all, but I never really penned it down because maybe I wasn't, courageous enough at that time. Then later on, when I grew up, just I was busy with my education and my career, and I never thought about it. Even though I used to think about a lot of stories in my free time or something like that. That's my free time. My brain will be always working, thinking about all stories and all. Then one fine day when I was living in Los Angeles, so I used to go for an quiet evening stroll. So at the time, I was actually thinking about the stories, especially the Andromeda Amor series. I was having thinking a lot of scenes of that book. But then one day, I just thought, why don't I write it down? Why? What more is going to happen? If nobody reads the book, it's okay. But I have the satisfaction that I've taken a step ahead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that actually, then I went home right straight away and I opened my laptop and I started writing. That is the starting of my writing journey.
Thank God you did, because we have such wonderful books now in the market. So, what
Thank you.
inspired you to write this book? What was your inspiration?
There are two reasons. First reason is my love for stargazing. I
Oh,
love stargazing. I would just watch the star, like us together without getting bored.
Beautiful.
Means my favorite stars are Sirius and Capella. It's such a beautiful stars. Like very brightest Sirius is the brightest star, and Capella is also, and it's a binary star. It is actually two stars, but we can see it as one star from our eyes, and it's very beautiful reddish glow. I used to just watch it, and I used to watch other stars as well. One fine day, I was actually looking at the Andromeda galaxy, which is just a small star, faint star to our eyes. So I was thinking, I'm watching stars like this. I'm watching the Andromeda galaxy. If someone maybe is watching like watching Earth, like how I do. Then I thought about the aliens, and I cooked up a lot of stories in my mind. Then I stumbled upon uh, the non-fiction works of Zachariah Sitchin, the
Yeah.
Anunnaki Chronicles. I've gone through the book, and really I was impressed the way he has written. But then afterwards, then Anunnaki came into my mind.
Hmm.
Then too, the Andromeda Amor series was born.
Yeah. You've mentioned about this author that has inspired you in your introduction in the books as well, I believe.
Your voice isn't audible.
I said that am I audible now?
Your voice isn't audible.
Am I audible now? So Shamli, as we understand that the Anunnaki was your, inspiration, and we can see a lot of parts of it in your book as well. So, which is your favorite character in the book and why?
I like Ian the best. He's like a no nonsense, loyal, and down to earth, and he respects his girl's decision.
Yes.
And I really love that. It's a kind of those are the qualities which every woman actually want in their men, right? And I also like Ayana. Ayana is such a great friend. She used to stand by Ian, everything, no matter what, even it will affect her or it will cause any trouble to her. She has such as been a great friend from beginning to end. So I like her as well.
I also like Ayana. I think it's one of the best characters in the book, and I feel Ayana is one character who is required in everyone's real life as well. A friend who stands by you always, no matter even if it puts you in trouble. So I think Ayana is someone that I also really liked in the book. So uh, which is the one character, Shamli, who describes Shamli, who describes you, and which character is the closest to your heart?
I would say I'm like Mira and Alice, both of them mixed. Um, Mira might look innocent or she might look very forward, but when time comes, she actually never chickens out. Like she actually faces the problem rather than run away from that.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I never actually run away from any problems. I rather would face them. What more could happen? Instead of running away, I can actually face the problem and fix it rather than running away from it, because it's going to be always right. Running away would be always there. So, and next, regarding Alice, I jumped the gun a bit. Also, Alice gives good advice to Mira. Mira always comes to Alice for advices.
Yeah.
Same way, I have few friends who always come to me for advices. So I just give them good advices, life advices. So, like
Yeah,
that.
Alice is pretty bold like that,
Yeah.
Though Mira is, I think, very innocent, but she is also smart. She times her moves, I think. But Alice is very bold, on the move, sort of a girl. So okay. And so while you were writing the scenes, I'm sure there were many scenes in your mind which you thought, this could have been better, that could have been better. So what do you think, or which is one scene that you think was the hardest for you to write?
Yeah, there are two saints, one from Malison and one from Reminiscence. From Malison, it's actually in the end, Ayana will die as
Yeah.
saving Mira. So that scene was particularly difficult for me to write. I really don't want to kill Ayana at all because they are such a she was such a great friend to Ian, and I wanted to build a character, but I thought of different plots, but it didn't work out well. So I had to actually kill Ayana in that book. So that actually was very difficult for me. I was really not happy about it, actually. Then in Reminiscence, there is a scene where Itza actually will possess some other woman's body and try to meet her mom and her daughter. So while she was leaving, her daughter would ask about her mom. She and Itza would be like very much overwhelmed with emotion. Actually her mom, but she could not even show that kind of maternal love to her, and she has to leave them forever after spending some time with her daughter. So that was actually very much overwhelming. As a mom, I actually felt that emotions while I was writing.
Yeah.
So that was a very difficult scene for me to write. Actually, I was a bit sad when I was writing that.
Could you not have changed the plot? Did you think that it was difficult to change the plot there?
Sorry.
Did you think that it was a difficult choice for you to change the plot there?
Yeah, but I can't do anything there in the plot. It has to be
I
because
wish
it's
Ayana stayed. I wish Ayana stayed.
no. I tried rewriting it several times, but it was not really a good plot. I mean, the other plots. So I thought that yeah, in this scene, Aina has to die because Mira needs to become an Anunnaki there.
Yeah.
So she needs all the life force, and she's not no longer a human. So that's the way I've written. So that life force things she has to pass on, and she has to actually Mira has to give birth to twins, so they are Anunnaki as well. So Aina has to give a full life source to save, and she did it for her best friend and for Enka because they grew her up when her parents died.
Yeah.
So kind of sacrifice she did. So that is and friendship, and for friendship and for family.
Yes.
So that's a noble way to die for Ayana, the
Yes.
best way.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I completely agree. And yeah, now when I come to think of it, I don't think there could have been a better plot. So thank you for such beautiful characters, Shamli. So here's a very quick rapid fire for you. Shamli, the engineer or the author?
Difficult question, but I would say author,
Okay. Shamli, the plotter or the pantser?
plotter,
Or do you write in the comfort of home or outside?
definitely home
Definitely home.
because I can write it wearing my pajamas, and I can sit anywhere and write. Maybe in the kitchen or in the bedroom, wherever I like. I mean, depending upon my mood.
Yeah, yeah, I know. And the three authors who inspired you to write.
Yeah, first it's J.K. Rowling and Jane Austen and Charles Dickens.
Wow, all three classics. No wonder your books are going to be counted as classics.
I actually grew up reading classics. I've read many classics. So, yeah, I kind of love Charles Dickens mainly for Oliver Twist and David Copperfield. It's very emotional novel, actually. I like it. And I like Pride and Prejudice and Emma from Jane Austen.
Hmm.
And yeah, J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter.
Of course, the whole world is crazy about her.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
maybe it's kind of inspired me to write a new world of Hebrew series. Maybe because
yeah,
of James Bonding, I think the fantasy.
yeah, I can now connect the dots. Yes. So, what is your one writing superstition?
I believe I can't write in the mornings or in the afternoons or in the evenings at night. My ideal time of writing is from 10 to 2. Okay, when there is no unnecessary noise or anything. Because if I write after 10, I get a good plot and I get a lot of good scenes in my mind. It's kind of peaceful. So that's what I don't I never write in the mornings. If I do, I just do some kind of editing. Not I never think about the plots or scenes. It never works out for me.
So you're a night owl.
Yes, I
Uh,
am.
Beautiful. So, this is it from Shamli, and thank you for joining us for this wonderful session. And I would again like to show our viewers these two books from Shamli. The third one is on the way. That will reach me soon, and I'll review it. And guys, it's there's a very good news for people who are members of Kindle Unlimited. That the entire Andromeda series is free for you all there. So go grab your copies and let us know how did you like it. You can please also follow Shamli on her Instagram handle. Shamli, can you tell us your handle, please?
Yeah, my Instagram handle is engineer.2.writer.
Wow, great. I'm following her, and please follow me as well. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more such beautiful things about books. Thank you. Bye, Shamli. See you soon.
Yeah, it's nice talking to you. And I have something to say.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, uh, 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 download your copies in Kindle Unlimited, or but there is paperback format also. If you would like to, you can please read the book and let me know what you feel.
Yes.
Your honest review.
I'm sure people are going to love it.
Thanks.
Okay, Shamli. So see you. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye.